Hello and welcome back. So today we're doing Thrill of the Fight, and by today I mean probably about a year ago. I think this was recorded. This is back when I still actually owned a VR headset. I sold that off to offset the money troubles. Wow, just throwing defense away immediately and getting caught as the first freaking guy. I mean, come on. I know they're bad, but they're not that bad. There we go, some good old body blows. Go upstairs, go downstairs. Wow, he dropped already. And I seem to remember taking my time with these people, but apparently not. Apparently not in the earlier ones. It's like I'm not even throwing that hard yet. That's the thing. I mean, this is like the first guy, so I suppose it's to be expected. Oh yes, you might notice that it's a little stretched sideways, and that's because of a little issue called Oculus is stupid, or whatever they're called, whatever. It records in 4:1 aspect ratio instead of full screen for some ungodly reason. And you'll see once we get to the full screen, it's almost better in 4:1. Because once we switch to full screen, you have a much smaller field of view, which I didn't realize. Oops, pressed the wrong button. I hated the Quest 2 controller. The thumbstick was exactly where I wanted to put my thumb, and it was very sensitive, so it was almost like I had controller drift again. But thankfully for this one, I could just take my thumb right off it. And I also don't even think it did anything in this game, but that's fine. Come on. Make that sweet music. Let's go. Really? Oh, I guess I was trying to hook to get around his guard. Wow, good job. I don't even think I had to move that. Come on, you were annihilating him out. Maybe now I'm just taking my time with my meal. There we are. Oh, Ref, don't be mean. Just call it. Just do the guy a favor and call it. Or not. Does he owe you money? Let's go. He's not gonna stand up very much longer. Just feel the body. Oh, there you go. What are you taking your time for? There you go. Wow. You just fucked up the timing on that one, didn't you? There we are. Yeah, the body hook combination is extraordinarily powerful in this game. The AI can do very little against it. It's quite funny actually. Fuck your guard. Fuck your shit guard. I can still get you with my hook. I can still get you with a straight punch. Come on. And just. Oh, you're blocking with your elbow like some sort of professional. Maybe blind. It's so. I kind of feel bad for them. Like, there you go. My goodness, he couldn't do that earlier. Did he really need to go through that?
Ladies and gentlemen, with the match ending in the second round, your winner by technical knockout round.
Say my name.
Your winner by technical the red corner.
So there we go. That was very odd. Oh, maybe. Oh, yes, just do the audio, but. No, it is back. Okay. It's always fun doing YouTube. The audio never seems to be synced right, and you always have to do some arcane ritual to get it to sync. And it's never perfect. Never ever. Look, I don't even know how audio desyncs like this. It's crazy to me. And I really have no idea how to fix it without spending so many hours just piece by piece. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's definitely gonna get it. There's no question about that. Let's see if he does any better. It doesn't seem so. Yeah, okay, you got one punch, that's it. You got one little body blow. So in this game, your like arms and shoulders and stuff don't really exist. So I keep wanting to block with those, forgetting that if it's not blocking with a glove, it doesn't count. So it definitely, there's a few times where I have to like readjust my brain to remember. Oh yeah, my forearms and like shoulders and stuff don't exist in VR. My goodness. Yeah, see, I think I was having a little bit of a trouble just kind of aligning the gloves. Oop. Apparently not anymore, though. Not offensively, my goodness. Alright. Let's see if we can get... Ooh, nice body shot. You really felt that one. Another hook. Some more straights. I mean, you'd think they'd learn their lesson and maybe do some dynamic guarding, but apparently not. Apparently, I mean, I don't even think the later ones really do too much in terms of, like, changing up the guard quickly, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, some more hooks that fuck up your guard. I do love just exploding their guard. It's like, oh, you've got your hands up? That's cute. You're gonna get punched anyway. And I discovered that, because I literally hadn't exercised in like several months, and then just jumped into this, and I did almost every fight in one session. That was a mistake. My goodness, that was a horrific mistake.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the match ending in the second round.
Yeah, I was in so much pain after that.
Technical knockout.
Oh my goodness. Because I did other exercise too, like in addition to like a half hour or so of shadow boxing, probably more than that. Ooh, I'm on the Reverend now. Oh, poor guy. Oh wow, you dropped already. My goodness. I really thought I took my time with these opponents, but I guess the early ones I was just kind of blitzing through, which is surprising because, like I said, I am not even throwing heavy yet. Like, you'll see later, it's definitely a noticeable change. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, there you go. Just destroy that guard. Oh, I'm trying to elbow block. You suck. Boop. Yeah, boop, boop. And it's like, I literally just look at it like, yep, that's where I'm gonna punch. Because I mean, yeah, it doesn't really react to where you look. Although usually I focus on like the chest area just to let my peripheral vision react first, typically. But sometimes here, like, well, I guess it's where the headset's facing and not where my eyes are, so I'm probably just looking right at their chest, but the headset's kind of moving about. Because it doesn't matter how, like, if it's too tight and it hurts, that's the only time that it won't like move around. My goodness. Oh yeah, so I found out, so I had a previous headset to the Quest 2, which is what this is recorded with. And that game was glitched. It would never let me have a KO. And in this version, it would. So I'm like, oh, that's good to know that it was in fact a glitch. Because like I would literally knock them out with like the first knockdown, and the match would be called, and the referee would still announce it as a TKO, which I found was very strange, but I'm glad in this version that I can actually get knockouts now. The game will allow me. Ooh, I think this is, what is it, El Rapido, I think is there. Probably butchered that, and I apologize. Oh wow, it looks like I'm matching speed with speed here. Although this poor guy's getting annihilated already, and I'm taking it easy, because I'm basically off the couch. Just not letting him get any combinations off. And really, I'm not paying much attention to defense here, like, not really in the grand scheme of things, which makes sense, because they're not punching me for real, so I kind of care a lot less. Just once again explode their guard. That's always fun. every... God. A little bit of a counterpunch from him, but I'm just gonna shake it off. Like a Taylor Swift song, which is pretty much the only Taylor Swift song I think I can name, to be honest. Wait, is there a Taylor Swift? I don't even know. I've got a friend who loves her. It's gonna be very sad that I couldn't tell the difference. Ooh, that's... Jeez, it's an overswing that belongs in the Olympics. Oh my goodness. Boxing in the Olympics has been a hilarious joke. There's so many fighters just winging windmill punches and, like, throwing punches like a baseball. I think it was day 2. At one point the crowd was chanting boring. Because I find in modern boxing has this epidemic of hugging. And I know that that's hilarious coming from a grappler, but, like, they're literally just hugging each other. They're not even fighting from the clinch. But... what was the commentator? Yeah, the commentator congratulated a fighter for winning, but then immediately followed it up with, but neither fighter really showed excellence here. And, like, the commentators at several times were like, ooh, this match is getting sloppy. And I'm like, it started sloppy. Like, so many of these boxers' punches are starting way the fuck behind them with, like, a straight arm. It's kind of insane to me. Like, it's interesting, like, it almost takes all the interest out of the boxing, because it's like, okay, the person who's throwing with actual technique is obviously going to win here. The person windmilling their arms isn't really going to have a good time with it. And honestly, I just gave up with the Olympics. The CBC coverage is just terrible. I woke up early in the goddamn morning to watch an event that they weren't even showing. And there was nothing to actually tell me that they weren't showing it. In fact, everything about their listing made it seem like it was going to be shown. And it's just really frustrating, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just done with it. Like, I just can't. During one of the judo events, like, I think it was like day 1 or 2, they kept showing the same ad repeatedly, back to back. I think it was the para-rugby guy for, Bell, I think? And yeah, it showed about 9 times before I turned it off and complained. I literally purposely missed the first match just because I didn't want to watch that ad one more fucking time. It was very frustrating. And then yeah, they're not even listing properly what events they are and aren't showing. So when, like, it literally said men and women's preliminary, but they only showed the freestyle event and not the Greco-Roman event. But I had woken up early in the morning specifically for the Greco-Roman event, because I love Greco-Roman wrestling.
With the match ending in the second round,
but it was freestyle instead, which I don't mind. I just wouldn't have woke up at 4:50 in the fucking morning, which is like about my usual bedtime, now that I'm unemployed again. Which is such a shame. The place I was working unfortunately closed down. Holy shit, that was a fast fucking lockdown. My goodness. Was that like 20 seconds in the start of round 1? It had to have been, maybe even 10. You're going off that clock there, because I think they're 3-minute rounds, right? I don't know. Honestly, for some reason I was looking at the microphone. Well, I guess the microphone's a little bit off to my left. Just because of the new setup here. I think this is probably the only fighter in the game with a reach as long as I, but I'm a little bit shorter than them, because of my freakish gibbon arms. It's always funny in VR games to see just how much my character's arm stretches, even though they've got the height right. It's a very rare time that they get the height right. There we go. I think I'm getting a better, as I say that I get hit in the face, but I think I'm getting a better feel for where the gloves are supposed to be defensively, because like I said, I'm so used to like using forearms and biceps in real life, although I haven't really trained boxing officially. The grappling art that I have training in is actually wrestling. Kind of a a hodgepodge of all the different types. Or not all the different types, there's so many. But like, you know, Greco-Roman, freestyle, folk, that kind of thing. Submission, a little bit. You know. So. But yeah, it's... There we go. I don't know what I was waiting for then, an invitation. Which, I mean, he gave me several. There we go. So I think this is when I just start, when I remember that they throw very few body shots. So anytime they move and you duck, as long as you have your hands in front of your face, you're pretty much good. Of course, I'm going to say that, and yeah, I'm immediately going to get knocked in the face quite a few times, but like I said, especially in this, I don't put as much emphasis on defense as I probably should, but that's fine. I think that might be the end of the video. Well, thank you so much for watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the match ending in the first round,
all that good stuff.
Your winner by technical knockout.
I think
the red corner.
I don't even know, to be honest, if the old Patreon, which I have to say it differently because apparently that's censored too now.